Mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. That's right. I've got Linsomnia. I'm the Linsomniac, Mr. Batch. Now, by the time you see this one, I should have fixed up and did a description on the previous video. That video I did in front of Edgar Allan Poe's cottage. That was a Google Earth moment brought to you by yours truly, Mr. Batch. And that was kind of like my theme, you know, this nightmarish type deal that's going on for me as a Knicks fan with how everything has transpired and how it has unfolded for this season so far, leading up to this 2-game rout of our most recent opponents. Now, D'Antoni's gone, came in, blew out the Trailblazers. The following day, the Trailblazers fired their coach, and then they did the Chicago Bulls. The Trailblazers coming in to play us, I forgot which ball player it was, but they had made a statement it was a winnable game. At some point in that game, we were up by 40 points. Wow. Woodson had stated to the press that, hey, come crunch time, we're going to our 2 main guys. Jeremy Lin, okay, fine. You know, that's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. That's what a coach has got to do. You got to use your best pieces, your best players, and then try to get the win out of it as best as you possibly can. And that's what he did. Now, the Indiana Pacers are home and home. Now, we did the Indiana Pacers last night. It was we had something like a 30-point lead on them at one point or another. And it was like 3-pointers everywhere. It's raining, 3-pointers. I mean, we had, let's see, the points, no, I should say the minutes for Stat, Melo, and Jeremy Lin was around the 26 minutes type deal. Well, what do you expect in a rout? You know, when it starts to get a rout, you're going to give them some rest. But that's an indication of what your bench has to do in order for your team to become successful. Look at the Miami Heat, the Chicago Bulls. I'm talking about those teams that are up there that are leading the charge going into the playoffs, you know, that are the potential 1 and 2 seeds. Now, you know, I'm enjoying this because, you know, after all the Jeremy Lin stuff has died down, for me as a fan, we have a credible point guard position now. Credible point guard. Baron Davis has been out the last couple of days, the last 2 games, due to a nagging injury. Okay, that's understandable. But the team is deep. Woodson had stated in the press conference when he took over that he could go relatively deep with this team. When he was in Atlanta, he would go like 9 deep. The Knicks, you can go deep. You can go 10, 11 deep. So that we should use to our advantage. Now, I'm looking for the rubber match against the Indiana Pacers today on Saturday and see how it fares, because it's a great litmus test to see how we really fare and how we're really going to gel. D'Antoni, thank you. You gave us some credible service. Sorry it didn't work out, but in my opinion right now, we've got Mike Woodson, who's the head coach. He did a great job in Atlanta. He should be able to do a good job here. All the speculation like he will be evaluated after the season. You know something? You got to give him the job once he wins a round. He wins a round in the playoffs. You got to give him the job. You got to give him the job. All the speculation about Jackson, Calipari, Patino, and all that speculation, conjecture, whatever you will, however you want to say. Right now, Woodson is going to have this team at a point, hey, overachieving. What does he say? We're going to go to our big money players, the guys we spend the big bucks, and if you get paid the big bucks, you got to come up big time in crunch time, and that's Stat and Melo. Jeremy Lin, some modest numbers. Yo, that's cool. I mean, a lot of y'all will say out there, oh, this, that, and the other. He's come down to earth. Yo, the guy was He was undrafted. He got thrust into the limelight. The media put him on the rocket ship and sent him into the stars. Remember that. They the ones who blew all this stuff up. They were hyping all the numbers and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I was happy. Yeah, great. Show me some love. Show some love to the New York Knicks. And that's right. Mike Woodson, former Knick, now head coach, got a 2-game winning streak where we've had blowouts in both games. Today, Saturday, will be the litmus test in the home and home against the Indiana Pacers, and we'll see how it's fair. I'm not delusional. I'm practical. This is Mr. Batch. I'm out of here like I stole some. Peace.